The Fallout franchise is extremely important in the gaming industry and has a passionate fan base. Over the years, the series has become a landmark in the post-apocalyptic open-world RPG genre. One of the pillars of Fallout is its narrative, with each game in the franchise presenting a unique story set in a world devastated by nuclear war. Players are immersed in a dark universe full of complex moral choices, where their actions have significant consequences. The depth of the stories and the freedom of exploration have made Fallout a reference for RPG games. That's why in today's video, I bring you the top 10 Fallout games from worst to best. So make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss anything.
Till the day I die.
Starting with the worst game, Fallout 76 promised an innovative multiplayer experience and a vast world to explore. However, the game quickly became one of Bethesda's worst releases, receiving negative reviews from both the community and the specialized media. The game was launched with an absurd amount of bugs, glitches, and performance issues. Frequent crashes, broken physics, and incomplete missions made the experience frustrating and unstable. The world of Fallout 76 was empty and lifeless. Absent NPCs, repetitive quests, and a lack of meaningful activities left players bored and without objectives. Unlike previous games in the series, Fallout 76 required constant internet connection, even for solo activities. In this game, Bethesda introduced aggressive microtransactions that sold cosmetic items and in-game advantages, leading to accusations of pay-to-win and corporate greed. The story of Fallout 76 was weak and fragmented, relying on static NPCs and holotape recordings to convey the narrative. Released in 2015 initially for mobile devices, Fallout Shelter presented itself as a post-apocalyptic shelter manager in the Fallout universe. Promising a strategic and immersive experience in the nuclear apocalypse, the game quickly gained popularity but accumulated criticism over time, becoming one of the most controversial titles in the franchise. The game was infested with microtransactions that offered unfair advantages and made progression extremely slow for those who didn't use them. This generated great frustration among players, especially among hardcore fans of the franchise. The repetitive gameplay and the lack of new content after the release quickly made the game dull. The frequent updates mainly focused on bug fixes and the addition of cosmetic items, without significantly expanding the mechanics or the game's universe. Despite being set in the same universe, Fallout Shelter didn't offer any meaningful connection to the other games in the series. The story was generic, and the characters lacked the same depth and charisma as the main titles. Despite its initial appeal, the game became a disappointment for many Fallout franchise fans, solidifying its place as one of the weakest titles in the series. Fallout: Brotherhood of Steel, released in 2004 for PlayStation 2 and Xbox, is one of the less popular games in the Fallout franchise. One of the main criticisms of Brotherhood of Steel is its departure from the traditional exploration and open-world mechanics for a more linear and action-oriented gameplay style. This change in gameplay mechanics disappointed many fans who were expecting a more immersive RPG experience. Additionally, the game received criticism for its weak story and character development. The narrative was considered shallow and lacking the depth and complexity that fans expected from the Fallout series. The characters were also not as memorable or well-developed as those in other Fallout games. The game suffered from technical issues and below-average graphics compared to other games released at the same time. It was plagued by bugs and glitches, further hindering the overall gaming experience. Fallout Shelter Online is the official sequel to Fallout Shelter and is set in the post-apocalyptic Fallout universe. In Shelter Online, players take on the role of a supervisor of an underground shelter and are tasked with managing their own shelter. The game combines elements of management simulation and adventure, allowing players to explore the wasteland, fight enemies, and join alliances. One of the main features of Fallout Shelter Online is the ability to recruit legendary heroes from the Fallout franchise. These heroes have unique abilities and can be used in battles against enemies. Players can also customize their shelter with various rooms and facilities to improve the efficiency and productivity of their inhabitants. Although Fallout Shelter Online has been well received by fans of the franchise, some consider it to be just another average game in the Fallout series. It introduces new mechanics and features compared to its predecessor but may not have reached the same level of popularity or innovation as other games in the franchise. Fallout Tactics: Brotherhood of Steel, released in 2001 for PC, is a real-time tactical RPG set in the post-apocalyptic Fallout universe. Developed by Micro Forte and published by 14 Degrees East, the game stands out for its innovative gameplay, engaging narrative, and immersion in the rich Fallout universe. Unlike previous Fallout games, which focused on first-person combat and free exploration, Fallout Tactics features a real-time tactical combat system. You take command of a squad of soldiers from the Brotherhood of Steel, guiding them through challenging missions in a radiation-ravaged world. Fallout Tactics was critically acclaimed and well-received by players, being considered a good game in the Fallout franchise. Fallout 4, released in 2015 by Bethesda Game Studios, stands out as an open-world action RPG set in a dystopian future devastated by nuclear war. Assuming the role of the sole survivor, you awaken from cryogenic stasis after 200 years to find a world in ruins and your family missing. Guided by the search for answers and the will to survive, you embark on an epic journey through the wasteland of Boston, a location full of dangers, intriguing factions, and challenging missions. The main narrative of Fallout 4 puts you in the center of a conflict between factions vying for the future of the wasteland. Every decision you make will have an impact on the world and the fate of the characters around you. With a rich world to explore, a customizable progression system, immersive combat, and a captivating story, Fallout 4 stands out as one of the best games in the Fallout franchise, winning over both new and old fans. Fallout: New Vegas, released in 2010 by Obsidian, stands out as one of the most acclaimed RPGs in the franchise. Fallout New Vegas immerses you in a world devastated by nuclear war, where your choices shape the fate of characters and factions. Numerous side quests weave a rich and rewarding narrative, inviting you to uncover the secrets of New Vegas and the Mojave Wasteland. The game offers you total freedom to define your playstyle. Whether you're an eloquent diplomat, a brutal fighter, or a stealthy hacker, your choices of skills, attributes, and perks shape your experience. With an engaging main story, diverse side quests, factions to ally with, and alternate endings, New Vegas offers dozens of hours of content to explore. Its high replayability invites you to start the game with different characters and gameplay styles, discovering new stories and consequences. Fallout 2 is a classic game in the franchise, released in 1998 as a sequel to the original game. It puts you in the role of the Chosen One, tasked with finding Vault 13 and obtaining the Garden of Eden creation kit for your tribe. The gameplay features turn-based combat and an innovative character creation system. Fallout 2 presents an engaging and well-developed narrative, with a complex plot and multiple subplots. The game immerses you in a post-apocalyptic world full of factions, memorable characters, and difficult moral choices. The game is known for offering players a great deal of choice and freedom. You can decide how to approach missions, interact with characters, and shape the destiny of the post-apocalyptic world. Your actions have significant consequences for the unfolding of the story. Released in 1997, Fallout, a post-nuclear role-playing game, affectionately known as Fallout 1, stands out as one of the pillars of the Fallout franchise and one of the best RPG games of all time. Set in a world devastated by nuclear war in the 2070s and 2080s, the game offers an immersive and challenging experience, rich in story, memorable characters, and complex moral choices. The game deeply influenced the RPG genre, inspiring numerous subsequent titles and establishing the Fallout franchise as one of the icons of the gaming industry. Even after more than 25 years since its release, Fallout 1 continues to be appreciated by players around the world, with an active community that keeps the game alive through mods, patches, and recreations. Fallout 3 is the most acclaimed game and is considered by many as the best game in the Fallout franchise. Released on October 28, 2008, Fallout 3 revolutionized the series by introducing immersive 3D graphics and real-time combat, taking the franchise to a new level. The game is set in the year 2277, over 200 years after the Great War. The story revolves around the player character, known as the Lone Wanderer, who is a resident of Vault 101, an underground nuclear shelter located in Washington, D.C. The player embarks on a quest to find their missing father, James, and uncovers the secrets of the wasteland in the process. As a role-playing game, Fallout 3 allows players to create their own character, customize their appearance, and develop their skills throughout the game. The special system, a fundamental element of the franchise, allows players to allocate points to different attributes such as strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, and luck, which affect various aspects of the game. Now I would like to know your opinion. What is your favorite game and what do you like least about the Fallout franchise? Tell me everything in the comments so we can discuss together. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give the video a like. I'll be signing off for now. Take care and see you next time.